guys, welcome back to my pregnancy update. This is going to be my update for week 30 and 31. I try to do these every week, but life is just so busy at the moment with work, kids, vlogging, everything, that I'm struggling to find time to film this. So I'm actually filming this late at night, so I hope the light is okay. I have got a top on, it's just an off-the-shoulder one. I don't want to like look naked or something. Anyway, in this update, I'm gonna let you know any new symptoms, how I've been feeling, any new products, and at the end of this video, I'm also gonna show you all the contents that I got in my latest Emma's Diary pack. It is the Bump to Baby pack, so you can get this from 28 weeks onwards. So if you're interested, I'll show that at the end, but I finally went and picked it up from Boots, so I thought it was worth sharing with you. If you've been following my updates throughout, you will know that I've had a pretty good pregnancy and I haven't really suffered too badly with a lot of things. I think from this week, really, I've started to have quite a lot of symptoms and I'm really starting to feel pregnant and really just starting to feel exhausted and just heavy and just blah. So symptoms this week have included heartburn, which I'm taking Gaviscon for. I've just been buying the chewable Gaviscon tablets, and then someone the other day said to me, did you know you can get it on prescription? And I was like, no, I didn't. I've just been buying it. So I may speak to my doctor about that. I think I've also experienced Braxton Hicks for the first time ever as well. This is obviously my third pregnancy, but I've never had it before. I did feel a few like tightenings or pains in my bump last week, and I actually thought things were happening, and I was like, oh my gosh, the house isn't ready, like we're having building work done, and I was just thinking about what a nightmare it would be if the baby came really early. Just Braxton Hicks, there was no pain, I just felt like some tightenings really. Had a bit of lower back pain and experienced some sciatica as well, like in the tops of like my thighs and stuff. I think it's probably because I've been carrying around our 2-year-old maybe a bit too much and maybe doing a bit too much. Yeah, and when I'm at work for like a whole day just sitting down at my desk, my coccyx and my tailbone really start to hurt. And I don't know if I've mentioned this in the past, but when I gave birth to Fraser, my tailbone actually cracked. When I pushed him out. I didn't notice at the time, but it did break. They did an x-ray to confirm it, but then there was nothing they could do about it. It didn't break when I had Caleb because I think I had him on all fours and there was like it was a different position. But anyway, that is obviously like a weakness now with me, so I am feeling some pain in my tailbone now that I'm so much heavier. I'm still getting out of breath a lot, even though my bump is really low, and lots of people have said, wow, your bump's really dropped. So I was thinking that that should help with how out of breath I am, but I'm still really out of breath, so I think my lungs are still being a little bit squished. In the last 2 weeks, I've also been feeling really absent-minded, and I'm guessing that that is baby brain, but I just feel like there's just so much going on and I'm just so busy, like I'm forgetting simple things and just feeling a little bit stupid. So I've definitely experienced like baby brain and like just being a bit more forgetful and a bit less on things, and yeah, it's really annoying. My bump this time is really out the front and it's really low as well. I have no new stretch marks on my sides, but I think I might have a couple of new stretch marks on the front of my tummy, but I can't really tell if they're old ones that now look a bit redder or purplier because they've been re-stretched, or if they're brand new ones, I'm not sure. But you know what, this time is the first time in pregnancy where I haven't really cared that much, because you know, I don't think I'll be a massive bikini wearer again ever in my life. So I'm not that bothered about the stretch marks this time, which is really refreshing. Also suffering from some leg cramps every now and then still, and the other morning I had a really bad one at 4 AM, like the kind of cramp that stays with you for like a few days afterwards, like because it's a really sore muscle then. But Matt jumped up and grabbed my foot and tried to like help. And Fraser, because he's in our bed because of the building work, he kind of woke up and came to and he went, Mummy, Mummy, are you having the baby? And like, I just thought it was funny because he's only 5 and he's never seen anyone in labor, but it probably was a bit like it would be if I was going into labor. Other exciting news this week is I have booked my home birth. In my last update, I was really umming and ahhing about what to do, but I have decided to just go for it and re-register with the home midwives. So I've had to fill out loads of paper and register to have a home birth and have like some blood tests and meetings and things like that. But I'm feeling really good about my decision now. I talked talked at length with this one midwife, and I just feel really confident and really good and excited about trying to have this baby at home. And from 35 weeks, there's a midwife that's going to come to our house and like risk assess it and just see, like, you know, if an ambulance came, like where it would park and where you would have the baby. And they were going to talk to us about how we could protect our house like from mess and just go through the whole process with us. So that is going to happen. So I'm quite looking forward to that. So in the past couple of weeks, there are a few new products that we have bought. Obviously we have two sons, a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. And I've been trying to start preparing our 2-year-old for the baby, because our 5-year-old is so knowing, like he knows exactly what's about to happen because he remembers Caleb coming into the world. But Caleb, it's the first time he's gonna be a big brother. So I bought a bunch of books. We got Pirate Pete, I'm a New Brother book. I'm a New Big Brother book. We got There's a House Inside My Mummy, and also What's in Your Tummy, Mummy. I got all of these books for £16, I think, on Amazon. This one is actually his favorite because at the end there is a pop-up where the baby, the mummy, and the brother all like pop out at the end, and he really loves this page. But when we were preparing Fraser for Caleb coming, this was his favorite one. So There's a House Inside My Mummy. But they're all good, to be honest. All three of them are good. I think that they do actually really help and like sink in. So over the next 8 weeks, obviously I'm gonna read them to him. I think I'm gonna do a whole vlog on how to prepare siblings for the birth of a new baby. But one other thing that we've done for the boys is we have said to them that they can choose a present for the baby to bring them when the baby comes. I've told the boys that I'm gonna tell the baby what they want from the baby, and that he is going to bring the presents with him. So they're really excited about that. They're now acting like this baby is like Santa Claus or something. I also have my whooping cough vaccination tomorrow because I am nearly 32 weeks and they recommend that you have it before you're 32 weeks. So I'm having that done tomorrow morning. A few of you have asked if we've decided on a name for this little boy, and I think we have. I think it's pretty much done and dusted, but we were gonna keep it a secret, but I have asked my husband if we could do like a name reveal. He's not so keen in case we change our mind or in case someone tries to put us off of the name. Whereas if the baby's here and he has the name, like that's his name and that's done. So I don't know if I am or aren't gonna share that with you, but you'll know soon enough anyway. Hopefully you can understand because we've already told everyone what the sex of the baby is. So it would be nice to have some kind of surprise. I think that's it for my update. So I'll now show you what came in the Emma's diary pack. A little sample of Metinium nappy rash protection, sample of Fairy Non-Bio liquid tabs, some Lancino nursing pads, Fairy fabric softener, some Lancino breast milk storage bags, which will come in very handy if I can get to grips with the pump this time, a pot of Palmer's cocoa butter for stretch marks, some newborn Pampers nappies in a fancy box. Then there's just loads of coupons, one for Planet Cards, one for Metinium products, £20 off at Ocado, 20% off at Jules, some info on pregnant care supplements. So a few new samples there. I really hope you like this update. Please give it a big like if you did, and don't forget to comment and subscribe. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.